Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all the information can be found down below in the description. So we have Aquarius Pisces Cusp. Your energy is unobstructed path. You're heading down a path, or you've headed down a path, and it's almost kind of like let's put it this way. There were two paths in front of you, right? There was one that was shiny, and the flowers were blooming and all of this stuff, and it looked so inviting. And then there was another one that was dark and gloomy, and it was just kind of like But what happened was, when you got to that crossword, which one do I go? The one that was like shiny and all of this stuff, like it was bombarded with people. And you're looking at it and you're like, yeah, it's going to take like forever to get to the end, like to get, to the destination. So you were like, you know what, I'm just going to sneak through this one. I know it doesn't look inviting, but nobody else is going that way. So I might as well just go that way, right? And that's kind of like when we talk about what your path is or your purpose is. It is something that not a lot of people do. It's something that not a lot of people like going into. People don't like talking about it. People sometimes don't even like acknowledging it, right? But it's working for you, because there's no obstruction, right? There is this energy where all the obstructing energy is on the other path, where all the other people are, right? Because people are bumping into each other. People are getting frustrated because they're walking too fast, they're walking too slow, they're running, they're this, and you're just here in this dark and gloomy one, but you're finding your way and you're getting there a lot faster than everyone else, and it's kind of beautiful. There's definitely this energy of you're just going, and I don't want to because it's almost kind of like there is no pushing, there's no resisting, there is no hesitation. You're just going, and it's like every step that you take is revealing it's almost kind of like revealing like what the next phase is going to bring after. It's almost kind of like, how sometimes you have like let's say you have a dream, right? And your dream is to whatever, like you want to be a lawyer, right? And that's it, right? But you don't know what's going to happen after that. Like, you don't know where you're going to work, you don't know where you're going to live, you don't know anything, right? But it's almost kind of like, okay, they put the dream of you being a lawyer, and it's like, okay, I'm walking towards that. And that's just an example, guys, right? I'm walking towards that. And then it's like, as you're halfway there, they're showing you what's coming after that, like where you're going to be working. And then you're like, oh, okay. And then as you get closer to becoming a lawyer, to that path, then they're showing you what's coming after that. Like, where is that job title going to take you as far as like living, how your life. So it's almost kind of like you're getting a clear picture of what it is that you're headed towards. And that's why, even if to the outside people or whatever, it may look like it's dark and gloomy, the path that you're walking, or that you chose the scary path or whatever it is, you're just going. You're like unbothered, like, oh yeah, I like this, like, you could sit, take a break, you can walk whatever pace you want. Like, it's a really, really beautiful energy, and you're just like, you're really just embracing it, to be honest with you. You are embracing it and you are enjoying it, and it shows. It really does show. And again, if you continue on listening to yourself the way that you have been up to this point, there's nothing that is going to come and stop you. There's nothing that is going to come and block you unless you invite it in. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot. We have, we got two already. Okay. And then, alrighty, let's go ahead and see. So we have here the, all right. So we have here the Seven of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, right? So there was this space, let's put it this way, where there was hesitation, let's put it this way, to taking the path of following like your purpose in life or whatever it is. But the more that you work in it, the more that you walk down that path, the more clearly you're able to see, the more peace, the more comfortable you are within yourself, the more chaotic, the chaotic energy seem to be removed from like your space, your energy. And again, with this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, you were hesitant at one point as far as if this was going to really work out for you, or maybe you were questioning yourself like, okay, is this really going to work? Is this really what I'm, where my path, like there were a lot of questions. But once you silenced that echo, and if you haven't silenced it, once you silence it and you start walking that path, trust me, it is quickly going to start showing you that you made the right choice. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a love energy card. Now this can be any type of relationship, romantic, platonic. This can be relationship with work, at work, passion, purpose, spirituality, self. We have the wedding rings, and the wedding rings talks about union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. That everlasting promise that if you stay true to yourself, if you go ahead and you follow what it is that is guiding you from within, you are going to manifest and receive exactly what it is that you want, exactly what it is that you desire. And again, you're in union with this, and some of you kind of have to acknowledge that, or have to be reminded of that you are already in union with this, because you already took the first step, right? You made the conscious decision to go ahead and follow your purpose. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and see what do we have for your closing message. Give me one card, Spirit. Why did two want to come out? What was the second card? I'm going to take both of them. All right, your first card, we have the 55, the Father's Gate, bold step forward. You've taken a very huge, bold step forward, whether it was this week, whether it was last week, whether it was a year ago, whatever it was, that moment that you decided to go ahead and follow your purpose, follow your path. The gates were open for you. It's like, here you go. Here you go. Right? And then we have the number 17, Eye of the Needle, intentionality. So again, whatever it is that you guys are doing, whatever path it is that you're walking towards, there is this huge energy of like being very intentional with the things that you do, being very intentional with each step that you take, being very intentional with each rest that you take, being very intentional with what it is or who it is that you invite into your energy, into your space. And that takes a lot of work, guys. That takes a lot of time sometimes for a lot of people. But again, you surrender to following your path, to walking in your path. And because of that, a lot of things that may have been harder for other people, a lot of things that may, you may have seen other people struggle, etc., has come very easy for you. But what those individuals, let's put it this way, have failed to realize, it was, yeah, it's coming easy now, but making that choice to follow my path was very hard, right? But it's almost kind of like, don't get offended, let's put it this way. If somebody says, oh, you're so lucky, oh, you're so this, oh, I wish, no, don't get offended. Take it as a compliment, to be honest with you, because they're only seeing, let's put it this way, the results, right? The results after the fact. The results after the fact that, those battles, let's put it this way, that you had within yourself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, in order to go ahead and take that first step, that first very bold step forward. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.